It's a beautiful day outside, so thank you all for cooking with me today. I know you probably are wanting to be out by your pools or out and about as much as you can during these Corona times, but thank you for joining me, and I'm so happy that you're here. We're cooking a herb roasted chicken today. I'm super excited about this chicken because you know what? It's just finding different ways to make chicken, and we eat chicken a fair amount of times. So just finding new recipes is really good. We're going to use our seasoning beneath my wings today to jazz it up a bit, okay? So I can't wait for that. And then the question of the day was kumquats. Where do I get kumquats? Amy, I know that you were successful in getting your kumquats from Jimbo's, and Cindy too. But here we go. We have kumquats. If you don't have kumquats, use oranges. I have Melody who's on the line, and she goes, I'm using apricots. So go ahead and use what you have. I can't hear you, Cindy, but it looks like you have oranges. Oh, kumquats. Yes, kumquats. And they're super tiny, so we're going to split them in half. Using lemons is great, Joan. Perfect. Yep, there you go. So using lemons is also wonderful. Oranges or lemons, whatever you have on hand, good to go, okay? So the other thing that's good in this recipe, if you have it, a substitution would be onions, but I have shallots, okay? So I have 6 little shallots that I'm going to cut, and then we have our onions. I have 3 because my family really loves these roasted, these roasted garlics, the way we do them with chicken. So I have 3 of them that I'm going to use in my recipe. Feel free to use 2 or however many you want in your recipe, okay? I have our vermouth, which you could substitute white wine if you want, but the vermouth gives it a really nice taste. And then we have chicken stock, and we have thyme. I just grabbed this thyme from the garden, and of course our lemon that we're going to use. So is there any questions on the ingredients for the chicken? Looks like we are good. So Elle's typing away something. Okay, so here, right here, does anyone have kitchen twine or turkey, those turkey ties, chicken, those silver pins, turkey pins? If not, a little cord. This would be really good to just tie the legs of your chicken because we're gonna stuff the inside of those chickens with some lemons and shallots, okay? If you don't, it's perfectly fine, but we have this. Okay? Hey Zoe, do we have our playlist?
I want to go do that.
There you go. I need my music. Okay, so here we go. So kitchen twine, okay? So what I did with my chicken is I washed it, pat it dry, and I had it inside my fridge. And I just let it sit there for a little bit. I have my rubber gloves right here, so I can just not worry about contaminating my food. But I'll show you my chicken. I got one of these wonderful heritage chickens from Jimbo's. They sell them like they are the best. And Cindy had told me about them, so I have to credit her there. They have really great chicken. This is all patted, dry chicken right here. So it will crisp up really well in the oven. If you don't, just pat yours down really dry with paper towel. Make sure the skin is as dry as it can possibly be. Welcome, Kiki. I see that you just joined the meeting. We're just reviewing the ingredients, hon, and then what I want you to do is preheat your oven to 400, okay? Start by preheating your oven to 400. If you have convection baked, use that. Great? Yep, perfect. Okay, preheat your oven. The chicken here is a whole chicken. If you have chicken twine, go ahead and grab it, or turkey pins. We just want to close the legs of the chicken as best as we can, okay? I'm going to show you how to do that right here on my island, okay? So, first thing we're going to do with this baby right here is we're going to actually, how's everybody's arms? This chicken, look how the arms come tucked. It's so wonderful. Can't see it? Is it blurry? It's okay. We'll get back to it. So I'm going to just shift it aside, and we're going to start cutting our vegetables that are going to go in our pan. The size of my pan is this. I have this pretty blue pan, and it's about It's less than a 9 by, I would say it's a 9 by 7, but any kind of glass Pyrex dish or anything like that would work great, okay? So I'm setting that aside. I have my knife. You're gonna take your lemon and you're gonna quarter it. That's perfect, perfect. So I'm gonna quarter my lemon. Maybe make it, maybe I'll do it into 8s because I have a really big lemon, okay? So here you go. I quartered my lemons. What? They're gonna go into my pan. Just spread them out. Seeds and all, don't worry, okay? I see you all working. You're getting your lemons cut. Second, we're gonna work on your shallots. So move your shallots over, and then you're gonna halve them. And if they're big, quarter them, okay? So they should be about this size, right? If you can see. So really great. I'm gonna put them in. Just quarter these, halve them if they're really small, and quarter them. Okay. So I'm gonna save a couple of them because I'm gonna stuff it inside the bird. Same with my lemon. I'm gonna save a couple of them. Okay, then you have your garlic cloves whole. Do not peel or separate them, okay? What I want you to do is watch me and gently cut them in half, but vertically, horizontally, okay? So here we go. This is what I want to see when you cut them, right? You want the halves. And gently lay them in. They may come loose. That's okay. Try to keep them together as best as you can in the skin. Okay? So just try to cut very evenly. The bottoms will hold better than the tops. So just try to go right down, holding it together, right? And it looks really pretty when it shows that way. Okay, I've got one more. How are you guys doing? We're good? We're cutting down? I'm doing one more than you guys because everybody here likes the garlic. The roasted garlic. So I've got one more. And it's threatening to come out of its nice little case. But there we go. Got them on the side. So I have lots of garlic. No one will be fighting over the roasted garlic tonight at my table. Okay. So Amy Wynn, are we good? Amy, are we good? Catherine, are we good? Brenda, I see you're on. Good. Wonderful. So everybody looks good. Okay, great. So what we're going to do next, I've got my shallots, I've got everything. Get yourself a little olive oil. It could be the olive oil that you were going to put inside, or some of you have these, okay, which is the olive oil sprayers. Give your chicken a good spray all over, okay? And then rub it in. Rub it down really good. So your chicken is really massaged well with some olive oil. Okay? Then you're going to get some kosher salt. And you're going to sprinkle it and rub it in. Get it into all of the cracks and crevices. Don't worry. Just liberally salt your chicken and then put some on the inside. So I would say about a tablespoon of salt. My recipe says a half, but I think a table, depending on how big your chicken is, a teaspoon is good. So a teaspoon of salt, just give it a little shake everywhere. And then grab your seasoning beneath my wings, right here. and put it on. I just heard the beep from my oven. It's already 400 degrees. And put a little bit on the inside. So coat the skin. And this is a dry rub, okay? And just rub it all in. Be generous with it. I have a tablespoon for you to use, but you can add more depending on the size of your chicken. I happen to have about a 4-pound chicken, so mine is on the smaller side, okay? So there you go. Just get it all over. Pat it down so it doesn't go anywhere. You want a nice coating on it. How are you doing, Pam? Are you good? Okay, good. Take your shallots and 2 lemons and stuff it on the inside, okay? You can leave some of the fat on. It'll make a nice, it'll go really nice with everything, and kind of just zip it up right there, right? Let me grab my scissor. So can you grab me the scissor over there? And then we will get some of our chicken twine. You can use turkey pins, or you don't have to use anything at all. It's okay. I just like to do it because I have it. Right? So go like so. So you want to hold it up like this if you have it, if you have some string. Hold it up like this. Crisscross. And it'll come right over. And it's very basic. Just give it a tie. And then cut off the excess. So I see Maria's doing it. You're doing a little tie. Okay. Kiki, how are you doing?
Thumbs up. Perfect.
Perfect. We are looking good. Catherine, I'm waiting to see what you're up to over there. Are you doing good?
No, she says no. Let me unmute.
Yeah. Okay, let's unmute Catherine. Okay, Catherine, what's going on?
I'm a little slow. What did you put inside of the chicken?
I put in the shallots and I put in the lemons.
Okay.
Not all of them, just 2 pieces and then 2 pieces of the lemon. Perfect. Okay, great. Okay. And Brenda, are you good? Are you caught up? Are we tying up the bird? Oh, you have a nice bird. Oh my God. That's a beautiful chicken you've got there. Okay, you have to see. Okay, let's unmute Brenda. Let's see what. Okay, Brenda, did you put your seasoning on yet?
I couldn't get on the first 5 minutes, so I wasn't sure about the garlic, how you cut it. Did you say you cut without peeling it?
Yes, don't take the skin off, okay? And it goes like this. Hold on, let me get one that's together.
Thank you, I'm sorry. Couldn't get
That's
on.
okay, so here it is together with the skins on. And then I cut it crosswise. It should look like this, okay? Don't cut it too close to the top, otherwise it will come off. If you're gonna skew more towards the bottom half of cutting, okay?
Okay, perfect.
So try that out.
Okay.
Oil your bird, Brenda, and then put the seasoning beneath my wings on, flip it around, and sea salt, okay?
Thank you. Okay, oil.
Keep watching because you want to get that flavor on. Let me see what you're doing there. Yep, you got it.
Pour it on?
Yep, just pour it on and rub it right in. Okay. You're gonna do that on the top and the bottom.
Okay. Oh, I did this a lot. Okay.
No, it's good.
We
it's
didn't
fine.
do our drinks. I thought maybe I was just missing drinks.
I know. I switched it up today because we have to get this bird in the oven so we could make our other things while it cooks.
Okay, so that was
okay. Now you're gonna do salt and you're gonna season front and back. Sea salt and yeah, you got it. And season it generously. And then put on your seasoning beneath my wings.
Okay.
Front and back generously. And then stuff it with your
Yeah, I did stuff it. That's where I got on. So I got
Okay,
it stuffed.
gotcha.
I just didn't do the first part.
Okay. All right, wonderful. And get that and then turn her around. You're gonna cook it, you know, the back side is gonna be the opposite side. We're gonna cook it up, okay?
Oh, okay. There we go.
Like that. That's how you're gonna put it in the oven. For
Okay.
everyone
Even if I
else,
don't tie, even if we don't tie it, you still want it up.
even though you still, yep, you got
Okay.
it. We want it face up. It cooks better and more beautifully that way, okay? Everyone else, take your bird, put it in your plate, in your pan, like this. Mine is a little, it's tight in there, but it looks good. So it's gonna look so like this. See my seasoning and everything? Right? There we go. And then we're gonna work with our liquids now. Don't cut your kumquats yet. We're gonna put it on a little bit after, okay? We're gonna let it cook for 30 minutes, then add our kumquats. So you're gonna take the oil, pour it on top of your garlic and all around the chicken. Shallots, garlic, and lemons get covered with 3 tablespoons of olive oil. Then you're gonna add in a cup of chicken stock all around. Okay? And then you're gonna add in your vermouth. This is the vermouth I have. It's like a Trader Joe's vermouth. I don't really drink vermouth, like I just use it for cooking. So this is probably like a $5 bottle of vermouth, but it does the trick. And here I have a 1/4 cup of it, okay? And it's gonna go in right into the juices all around the chicken. Just like that. It looks gorgeous. I'm gonna take off my gloves. Rinse my hands. And we're gonna get it in the oven. Oh, Brenda, that looks delicious. Looks good already. You're up to a good start. Perfect. Layer everything in. So this is what mine looks like. It's got all the juices, the vermouth, the chicken stock, the garlic, shallots, lemons, and she's all trussed up and ready to go in the oven. Is everybody following along? Good? All right, wonderful. We'll give Brenda a second and we'll get everything in the oven. Kiki, how are you doing? Okay, hang on.
Mine's in the oven because it's huge.
I know, I feel like I have a baby chicken, but it will cook. At least mine will cook. Yours might not.
Right.
It's been an hour, but we'll see. So mine is going into the oven now, okay? 400 degrees, in she goes. Wonderful. So I'm gonna just do a little bit of tidying. We'll put in the time. Actually, we should have probably put in some of the time, but that's okay. You could put it in halfway through. We'll add in the rest of the time. So the kumquats and the thyme we'll put in halfway through. Okay. That's all right. So closing up my spice, putting her over here. We're getting ready for drink time, okay? So Kiki, you're all caught up. Everybody else should be getting their chicken inside the oven. Catherine, you're good? Okay. So Elle, we are going to hold on to this. This is all that's left to add to our chicken. Halfway through, we'll turn our chicken and baste it, and then go ahead and do everything else. So I'm cleaning up my space because we're getting ready for our chicken. So make space for this one, okay? I'm gonna get a whole new cutting board. you take this as well? All right, so our drink is a fun one. Hey, Brooke, can you get some ice out of the fridge so we can, our freezer, so we can work with that? So get some ice going so you have your ice ready. I have this little container here. It has a little spout. This is what I'm gonna use. We're not using a blender today. The last couple classes we didn't use the blender for our healthy drink. And where are the blueberries on the blackberries on top? They're here. No. Sorry. So I have my blackberries all washed and ready to go. Frozen blackberries are good. I just froze mine so they're nice and cool. Okay, so we have that. So we have this right here. We're gonna add our berries to it. Okay. For our mise en place, here's what I have together. I have this incredible gin. This is the Venus Spirits here that Maria gifted us. Thank you. We love this gin. It's really wonderful. Then I have my lime juice. This is a juice of half a lime. I'm making 2 drinks though, so it's actually about 1 ounce. And then again, I have my ginger beer. Here it is right here. Hi, Wayne. I see you. So we have our ginger beer here. And then champagne is in the fridge. You didn't want to bring it out. I love when the blackberries, they get this, when they start to defrost, they start to sort of get that white kind of color on them. I love that. So I'm only going to take a cup of these because I'm going to save some for my garnish. And I also have blackberries growing inside my garden, and only one was ready today. Anyway, one was ready. Okay, is everybody ready to start working on their drink? We're going to grab our mint, and we're going to take the leaves, and we're going to muddle them with the blackberry. This could be done really quickly in the blender too, but I don't know, I like it this way as well.
Want me to open it?
Yes, please. Okay, there we go. I love mint, and my mint crop went from all over the place to all dried up in a matter of weeks. Somebody's trying to come in, I don't know. My doorbell is ringing, that's funny. Okay, so lemon juice in, and start pounding it to break up the blackberries. If you have fresh blackberries, this will be a lot easier, okay? Thank you. So here we go. So I'm kind of mushing it all up, and you see that nice color that I get? It looks so good. And it's coming, it's not really liquefying, but the color is bleeding out. Okay, how's everybody doing? Mashing? Maria, I see you mashing. I'm like mashing away. I need to bring back the blender. It sure makes things a lot easier. Bring back the blender. Okay. I'm almost there. I just wanted my drink to be really cold, that's why. It was Amazon. Oh my goodness. It's probably my package. Okay. Anyway, coming along, coming along. Mine looks good. Okay, so it's kind of like a mush. It's muddled, which is what we want, right? Everybody has a muddle? Perfect. So, we have these pretty little glasses. So we're gonna fill them with ice. So, you know, I always make one for myself and one for Joelle. And she's like hungrily waiting for this drink, okay?
As always.
Hungrily waiting. Okay. So take a scoop bowl, put it in the glass, make even amounts. There we go. This is what it looks like. So I've got even amounts in my glass. I am now going to add our gin. 1 shot or 2. It's up to you. I think Zoel, you do 1. You've got to answer the question. So
You can't give me 2 shots of gin and champagne.
that's not good. Okay, add in your ginger beer. And let me tell you how much ginger beer. It's 2 ounces. So that was about, depending on how big your glasses are, that was about it. Give it a little stir, and then we're going to add in our champagne, okay? Here we go. You just top it off with champagne. And I just have some Piper Sonoma Brut Rosé. Okay, give it a stir. I'll do the same with Zoel's. This is looking real good. The color looks fantastic. We'll put in a little bit of our mint leaves, a couple frozen blackberries, and voila. Do you see? They look real good. Let's see. Oh, Pam, you got it. Kiki, you got it. They look good. The color's pretty. Cheryl, yours looks really good. Let's see. Who else? I lost Maria. Where's
Joan? Hers looks good.
Joan? Yours looks really good. Catherine. Amy's MIA.
She came back with champagne.
You redeemed yourself. So you know we have to do a cheers, you know, because we have our drink. I don't know where Cindy is. There's Cindy, but it doesn't look like she has her drink. No. Okay, ready, everyone? Cheers. Happy Sunday fun day. Yay. Oh my God. So good. I put 2 shots in mine, so watch out. Oh, it's so delicious though. Oh my goodness. It's a keeper. I really like it. Okay, so more of these later. But yeah, just use any champagne or any Prosecco will do. Blackberries and ginger beer. Do you like it, Zoe? You didn't do a cheers with me though.
Sorry, I was writing.
There you go.
Cheers.
What do you have? What do you have, Kiki? San Pellegrino. Perfect for the afternoon. Yes. You could add sparkling water. I think I put that in the notes. Sparkling water is also very good. Generally don't drink champagne in the afternoon. Zoe and I had that discussion just yesterday. Okay, I'm putting away all of the spirits now because we're gonna work on our cauliflower, which is gonna take some concentration, okay? It is 3:30. In about 15 minutes, we're gonna look at that chicken and we're going to turn it, baste it, and let it cook some more, okay? Add in our kumquats and we'll add in our thyme. So we'll get our little seasonings on. So the seasoning that we're using on that one is the Let the Good Times Roll. And I know Brenda has this. She's somewhere around here, but she's got this one, went to the store. Not Brenda, who was it? Somebody else. Brenda, you have it though. It was June. June. She has this one. Okay.
Catherine has it.
Catherine?
Amy looks like she has a
Amy,
small one.
Amy has it. It's a pretty popular one. I tried to pick one that everyone had. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, you have it for sure. Okay. One sip before I go ahead and start. So let's look at our ingredients for our cauliflower, okay? That's not good. So here we go. Of course, we have cauliflower. Look at what I did. I cut it up into quarters because I'm gonna do mine inside of a food processor. Can I get a sense of who's gonna do their cauliflower? A, do it in a food processor, A, or who's gonna grade it, C? Okay.
So do A.
A?
A and have everyone raise their hand.
Okay, so A, is it already graded and ready to go?
Yeah, most.
Okay, B in a food processor. Okay, I see. I think we're all on the same page. If you're gonna grade it, it's gonna take a long time. So I was saying, I think I told everybody to do that ahead of time. We're gonna do this quick, fast in my food processor. Okay, June, you took the easy way out, girl. You got the already. That's great. Okay, all right, so here we go. We have chopped onion and minced garlic. So if that's not in your notes and you haven't done it yet, you want to chop your garlic, you want to mince your garlic and chop your onions, half of an onion. We have our seasoning that we talked about, right? We have our lemon juice and lemon zest, lemon juice, lemon zest. We have our 2 tablespoons of chicken stock or vegetable stock. We have a little bit of salt for seasoning at the very end. It's a little salt right here. And then we have parsley that we're going to chop and add in at the end. And in the fridge, I'm gonna go grab my Parmesan, okay? I didn't wanna take it out because I didn't want it to get mushy and soft. So I'm gonna grab that, or Zoelle can grab that for me. So we'll do that. I believe it's in the drawer. And then we're gonna get started, okay? Here's what I have for a pan. So if you have a wide, like low pan, like this, like a skillet, a big one. This is a 12-inch. So it's a big one. So it depends on how big your cauliflower is. Mine was pretty large. I couldn't find any small ones at the store. So I got a big one. So I need something like this. All right, here we go. So I'm taking out my big food processor. Now this one will make very light work of this cauliflower, and for me, I have to be very careful to not overdo it. Hold on, plugging it in, because it really does it really fast in this big well, okay? I'm gonna grab a big bowl, give me 1 second. Okay, so here's my bowl. I'm just gonna dump it in here when I'm done. Alrighty, so I'm gonna break it apart like this just so that I could fit evenly around the blades. And I might do it in 2 batches. As a matter of fact, I think I will. Right, just get it like that. Okay, does everybody have it in? Secure your lid. And I'm gonna pulse it. So mine has a pulse. Yeah, there you go, Brenda. I'm watching you guys all below because I can't see all of you very well on my phone, which is what's doing this. So let's see. Amy, it looks like you have a blender, which is great. Yeah, so just take your time, pulse it. You don't want to over process it, okay? If you over process it, it'll become mush. We want rice-like grains. So I'm gonna take a nice, easy pulse, pulse, pulse. Okay, so here we go. It is on, it is secure. Pulse, 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 until I get everything done. Almost there. got a couple big ones. Okay, let's open it up and see. I got some big ones. I'm gonna do it in a second batch, okay? Can't really see, but mine is very much in a rice-like state, okay? It's not sticking together, it's very loose. So I'm gonna extract it out and I'm gonna do a second batch. If you can get yours done in one batch, that's okay, just wait for me, okay? I got out most of it. Putting it back on. I forgot to take this out first. Stick that on. Okay, next batch. Here we go. I'm just cracking up the florets a little bit better. Getting it in. And all is good. Does everyone like the drink? Yeah? I really like it too. It's very summery, perfect for like a warm weather day like we're having here in Southern California. Okay. Alrighty, I'm ready to go again.
Pam asked a good question. So her chicken skin is getting brown. Should she turn it over? Maybe lower the oven?
Don't turn it over. Don't lower anything yet. It should get brown. It's okay that it's getting brown, Pam. Just hang on, okay? We're gonna check on it in about 5 minutes and then we're gonna baste it. Pulse is what I want. Okay, I'm almost there. I see one big piece. I see a little bit more. Okay, I think I'm almost there. Okay. See one piece. That's a little bit bigger. We want them all roughly the same size, okay? So you see, I've got a lot of cauliflower here. Okay, getting it out. So look, this is my rice. So you should have something very similar to this. I don't know how much you can actually see with the light, but it's light. It comes across very loose. Okay? Okay, let's see. What do you guys have for me? Amy, did yours come out okay? Okay, Kiki, we got you. Joan, how about you? How'd yours come out? Okay, great. Maria, thumbs up, honey. That looks great. Cindy's good. I see her like dancing over there.
Brenda just has such a great angle.
I know, Brenda, you have a great angle. I can see
I've been
everything.
watching the whole class through Brenda.
I
That's so
know.
great.
She's got it going on here. So where did my music go?
Oh, it's on. It's just
Zoella is in control of all things tech. Okay, I'm moving this out of the way. Oh, look, I see Serena. Alrighty. So, here's what we're gonna do. Let's look at our chicken for a minute. Let me grab my thing. Pam, your chicken is gonna be okay, don't worry. I'll show you what mine looks like. And then, if yours is much darker, I want you to turn it down. Maybe your oven is a little bit lower. So mine has a little bit of color to it. right? A little bit of color to it. Yours should too, okay? And so I'm not sure how dark Pam's is. And what I'm gonna do is get a spoon and sort of baste it. Yeah, thank you. So I'm gonna tip it over a little bit in the oven and baste it with its own juices of vermouth and chicken stock. All right. And baste the garlic too. Okay, there we go. All right, good. I'm gonna put her back in and turn your pan, okay? Here we go. Okay, so let's talk. Pam, is your chicken darker than my chicken? Very much darker? Hold on, Joel's unmuting you. Okay.
It's not working.
It's not working. Okay, I think Pam is showing me her chicken.
Shows won't let me unmute her.
Okay. And I lost sort of the whole thing. So.
I'm just
Okay,
asking,
anyway.
should
Oh,
I
there
flip,
you go.
should I flip the bird or just turn the pan?
Turn the pan, don't flip the bird.
Okay.
She stays leg up cross the whole time.
I just don't want to burn the skin. It's ready for me to add the thyme and the kumquats. I'm good, don't worry.
Okay, don't add the thyme and kumquats yet. Give us 15 more minutes.
I started 2 minutes before you.
Okay, got it. So maybe that's why your chicken is cooking ahead of time. If you want to turn it down by 10 degrees,
It looks
because your oven might cook faster than mine.
it looks really good.
Okay, wonderful. Okay, so let's start with our cauliflower rice, okay? So the first thing we're gonna do is heat our pan under medium-high heat, okay? Medium-high heat, because what we wanna do now is add in the olive oil, and we're gonna saute our onions. Yeah, tell her hold on those. Ready? I had some oil. So can you get me that olive oil? Perfect. Okay. So I'm adding some olive oil. I think your recipe calls for a tablespoon, or I have a lot of cauliflower. I might not add all of it because I only could get a big one and I processed everything. Note that you could put it in a Ziploc and put it in your freezer and you'll be all good. Okay, hang on 1 second. I'm going to get a different view down here. Hold on. Hold on 1 second. I'm just trying to see everybody. There we go. My view changed. Okay, great. So here we go. I'm going to go in and add in the onions. All of them, okay? They are sizzling. And they sound really good. Just stir to coat them with the olive oil. Okay. Give that a few minutes. Okay, so they're sizzling on the stove. Just to recap, medium-high heat, olive oil, onions in our pan. Looks like everybody's busy working away.
You can add garlic as well.
Yes, I'm gonna add garlic in a minute. Okay, give me 1 second. I got the garlic right here. I just want the onions to get translucent. So stir, stir, stir. A little more, okay? Then we're gonna add our garlic, and then we're gonna add our Let the Good Times Roll Italian spice. And take a sip of my drink.
It's really good.
Oh, it is good. It's really refreshing. If you want to make it lighter, do what Kiki did. Just add sparkling water instead of champagne. Okay, let's add in our onion. Let that saute, mix it in really well. Your home should be smelling really good right now. Onion, garlic, chicken in the oven. What could be better, right? Great. Catherine, how are you doing over there? You good? Okay, wonderful. Onions and garlic are sauteing right now, okay? Our next step is to add in our spices. And I've got about a tablespoon of this left in my bottle. And I'm going to put it in with the garlic. And I'm going to be very generous with it. I use it all. It's okay? Oh, yeah. So that's what I got. So I've got my seasoning. And then I'm tossing it all together. Onion, garlic, seasoning beneath my wings. Let the good times roll. Oh. Hard to keep them straight, you know? After all this time. Okay. Then we're gonna add in our cauliflower, okay? So, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get my cup measurer and I'm going to measure out how many cups we are using in this cauliflower, okay? Just so that we have the same amount. I'm gonna think we have about 3 cups for me. And I'm not gonna use my whole thing.
I think that's a 2-cup measure.
No, it's a 1 cup. 1 cup. 1. This is 2, a little bit more than 2. And this is the 3rd cup. Okay. I had a really large cauliflower. Again. So I'm going to save the rest. I'm just going to put it in a Ziploc and put it in the freezer. And then I'm going to stir it to combine, okay? Just stir and combine the onion, garlic, let the good times roll, and your cauliflower. Okay. Just make sure everything is combined together. So the cauliflower will have some nice color to it. Okay. So mine is cooking and softening. I have a cup. Yes, I put 3 cups of cauliflower in. And if you see, it literally takes up my whole pan. The flame is on medium low. Okay, it's sizzling, but not burning. If you have a lid like this, put it on, it'll steam, and then we'll add in our lemon juice, and we'll add in our, a little bit of stock, okay? Actually, we add in the lemon zest, but I'm just letting it shrink a little bit first. So are we good so far? We've onions, garlic, let the good times roll, spice, which is really lovely. It's thyme, it's rosemary, it's sage, it's oregano, parsley, garlic, and some red pepper. So it's got everything we need to spice it up, make it taste good. And then we put the top on and we're just gonna let it steam a little bit under medium, low. A gentle sizzle. And we take a break and it's drink time. My Parmesan, I just use Organic Valley. And it's a good one. Grab my knife. Marzo, can you grab my knife? And it's about a 1/4 cup of Parmesan cheese. And then I'm gonna cut up my kumquats in a sec. Okay. Checking on my cauliflower rice. How's everybody's doing? Mine is softening up really nicely. Right now is the time I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna add in the stock and the lemon zest. Give it a nice pour. It's not a lot, it's just a small amount. And then your lemon zest goes right in. Okay. It's gonna let off some steam. Yay! That looks fantastic. At this point, I'm going to put the top on and just let it cook a little more. We'll add in the Parmesan and we'll add in, of course, the parsley really soon, okay? But let's check on our chicken, okay? This is about, what we should do right now actually is add in our thyme and take half of the thyme or leave out a couple sprigs. Leave out about this much of your thyme for garnishing at the end, okay? Leave out about that much. I have this that I'm going to put in whole into the chicken, okay? Take your kumquats. They should be washed and ready to go. Let's start cutting them in half. And I'm gonna do one and show you, okay? I want them cut this way. Okay, not
Hot dog style.
hot dog style, right? Is that how you guys do
Yeah,
it?
hot dog versus hamburger.
Hot dog versus hamburger.
That was like elementary school. How you
Cut it hot dog rather than hamburger style. Okay. I've never heard of that before in my entire life, but okay. That's why you went to school. Okay, here we go. So I'm cutting up a bunch. Apricots. Melody, you have apricots? Now's the time to cut your apricots and get them ready to go in, okay? I have a lot of kumquats, so I'm just gonna add a bunch. They tend to be sour, but cooking inside of the chicken broth and everything helps balance them out. And it all depends. Sometimes you get ones that are sweeter than others, you know? Okie doke. So I'm gonna go in the oven. Amy, you did hamburger? Oh, Amy. And you had good ones too.
They're good to go. You can still put them in, yeah.
Uh-oh. Okay, my chicken is got a nice color to it.
We haven't put Parmesan in the cauliflower yet,
No,
right?
I haven't. I'm going to. Okay? Can you see what I'm doing here? I'm going to sprinkle on. Put my kumquats in. Just put them in anywhere they could fit, okay? And then I'm going to baste it some more. Everything, the color on everything looks gorgeous. Just baste all the vegetables also. I don't know if you guys could see what I'm doing. You can? So I just tilt the pan and just baste. Now, what I want you to do and what I'm gonna do is turn my oven down slightly to 375. And let this cook for another half hour, okay? Back in the oven. Zoe, do you want a photo? The kumquats have gone in, okay? Notice they're all over. If you have a really big chicken, it's gonna take a little bit longer, maybe 20 minutes longer, but I'm in it with you, okay? So let's go to our cauliflower rice. Mine is steaming, so steam is coming off. So you can see where the juices from the chicken is really going to make this fantastic. So it's coming together. Smells divine. I can smell the orange zest. Okay, now let's get in our Parmesan. Okay, a quarter cup of Parmesan is going in now. Okay, there we go. About a quarter cup. We'll stir it up. And it's going to be really nice and yummy. So here's what it looks like so far. Really good. See if we can see it. Yeah? Looking good. Gotcha. Gotcha. All right, wonderful. So then only thing we have left to add in is our little bit of lemon juice. But we'll let it cook a little bit more and then add in our lemon juice, okay? In the meantime, save your time, okay? Because that's gonna go in your chicken. Let's cut up our parsley because that's what we're gonna garnish with. Ready? So mine is already washed. So what I do when I'm cutting parsley is I kind of just wind it up like this and do like a chiffonade, which is an easy, I don't have the right knife here, but kind of just go down and just chop the top. I leave off the stems. And let me grab my proper knife. Here it is. Right? And we want to cut it really nice and fine. No big leaves for this one, okay? Because the cauliflower bits are very small. So we might have some time before the chicken cooks to do a garden tour. Okay. It would have to be on your phone.
Okay.
And we have to make sure it's working before I leave, okay?
I know what happened last time.
Okay. Okay, so my parsley is down really fine. Okay. Really nice pieces of parsley. I'll show you what they look like. Okay, so I was just busy. So my parsley is really down low, right? How are you doing, Cheryl? Did you get your parsley done? Perfect, okay, great. Now would be a good time. Let's see, I'll wait for June. June, are you working away there? You getting your parsley cut? So? Hold on, June. I'm listening to you. Hang on.
Oh, well, there.
Okay, here we go.
I'm about to start my parsley just now. I'm a little bit behind the 8 ball here. I can't keep up with you guys.
Okay, I'm waiting on you. Okay. I gotcha. Don't worry, we're okay. How are you, Amy?
Amy? Do you want Lynn or Horn?
Amy Horn. You're doing good, Amy Horn?
Hold on.
A little marital tension, but besides that, all is good.
I love that. The two of you in the kitchen can't be a good, like if my husband was here, it would be like chaos. I don't even know.
I need to drink more.
I know, yeah. I hope you made like extra, right? Okay, great. And then we have Cindy. Cindy, is your parsley coming along? Okay, hang on. Joelle's unmuting you. It's for some reason
It's like really finicky, guys.
it's finicky, yeah. Cindy, you're good?
Oh, she ran away.
She ran away. Okay.
Oh,
And here's my drink.
Oh, let me see. Oh, good. That looks
I did
delicious.
blueberries. I did blueberries instead of blackberries.
Okay, that sounds good.
It's
I
good.
like blueberries.
June has a
Okay,
question.
June,
so hold
I'm
on one
here. Hold on.
second.
Zoelle is unmuting you. Okay, June, what's your question?
Did you put the parsley in the cauliflower?
No, not yet.
Not yet. Okay.
No. Are you ready now? Did you get it chopped?
Not chopped. I'm about to chop it.
Okay, great. We have our lemon juice that we're gonna put in now, okay? So everybody grab your lemon juice. And get it in and then mix it all up. Don't let it burn. Okay? Perfect. Okay. It is time for your parsley and turn off the stove. Mine is super ready. And I want to taste it too. Zoe, can I have a tasting spoon? I'm going to taste it for salt. Use salt. But it's really good. The Parmesan really makes it. Okay. Zoelle, you want to taste it?
Yeah.
I'm going to show you what mine looks like. I'm going to do another taste. Mmm. It's really good. Really, really good.
Mm.
It's got a really good flavor.
Mm.
Mm-hmm. Did you guys see it?
Joan says that the lemon really brightens it, and I agree.
Yes, the lemon really, really gives it a lift. Otherwise, it's flat. The lemon and the Parmesan and the parsley, and of course the mix of spices. I've had cauliflower rice before, and it's could be pretty bland, you know? So if you really work with it and make sure it has the right amount of seasoning, you are good to go on this one. It is delightful, and it will be great alongside this chicken. Okay, so I'm gonna look at my chicken again, and then what I was thinking is we're gonna get Zoelle's phone to work, and maybe I'll take you out. I got 3 new chickens down in the chicken hutch down below, and if it works, we'll be able to go down there. I'll know right away if it doesn't work, and we won't do it, okay? But you'll see what I'm growing. I got some arches for the garden, which I'm training cucumbers to go all the way up and watermelon to go all the way up so that I have hanging fruit in a couple months. So we'll see. So I've got that fun stuff going on. Hold on, Bill. I just want to check my chicken. I cannot leave until I know the chicken is okay.
And then let's check in on maybe the status. So I know Amy's there working hard.
Yeah.
Juliana is. Let's check in with everyone again.
Yeah, I'm gonna check in with everyone before. I'm gonna show you what my chicken looks like, okay? I think it's been in the oven maybe about 45 minutes. It is so pretty in terms of the color and everything else. Which pan? The pan that I have right now, Joan? I'm reading the bottom. It doesn't say, but I think it is. I totally think this is ceramic. Okay?
Haven't asked another good question. What should the internal temperature of the chicken be?
165 degrees at the breast, okay? So keep checking your chicken to make sure that you hit that temperature.
Having dinner at 8, should she pull it out early and finish it off then? Keep it in until...
I would keep it in until it's almost cooked, Catherine. If you're at 155, keep it, take it out, and then the last, I would say, when you're ready to go, put it back in for about 20 minutes, and you should get there, okay? And what you want to do is cover it, okay? Cover it when you take it out, and then put it back in. Great. I think having chickens now in my garage, they migrated from my laundry room when they were tiny now into my garage, is something really spectacular. Oh, yeah. Maria.
Ooh, that looks great.
That looks great. Something spectacular. I mean, I just love it. Anyway, and it's good for our grandkids because they get to see the chickens and they all name them. And so it's a little thing to do during the quarantine is to visit with their chickens.
Joan had asked if the homing pigeons are similar to carrier pigeons.
Yeah.
Yes, they are. So my dad used to race them. I don't know if you can hear me now.
Yeah, I can, yeah.
He raced pigeons, and on top of it, he was a home builder, so we would move now and then, and every time we left the house, the pigeons came with a house. Dad had a whole slew of pigeons.
That's awesome. So we unmute everyone, so because now we're at the we're just about at the end. Maria, I like the look of your chicken. I'm looking at mine right now.
It looks beautiful. Oh my God, it smells great in here.
Mine is so good. My daughter and I tasted it. It's so good.
Okay, this is mine.
Thank you, Sam. I gotta go. Bye.
Bye.
Hold on, wait, no. Don't leave.
I gotta meet somebody at the beach. It's awesome. Thank you.
Juliana. I'll show you mine.
Don't leave. Are you leaving?
There's my chicken.
Here's mine. I don't know if you can see it.
Wait a second. I just want to see everybody's chicken.
I think.
Oh, Pam had to go to the beach. Okay. I was like, wait a minute. Where's everybody going?
It's my
I know, my
chicken.
thing should... Okay. Brenda, yours looks awesome.
How do I show you my chicken?
Lift it up and put it in front of your camera. Lift it up higher, Kiki.
Oh, okay.
You have to reverse your camera. There should
Oh,
be
there it goes.
Oh, there we go.
This looks better.
Here's Tilt it a little bit towards the camera. Without dropping it. Okay, looks good.
Juliana's looks amazing.
I think
Where's Juliana's? Let's see.
Joan looks
Brenda, yours looks awesome.
I cut
Oh
mine.
yeah, Juliana, make sure it's 165 degrees at the breast before you serve it, okay?
Here's ours.
Amy, how are you doing? Yours is looking good. You might need to turn up the oven on yours, Amy.
Yeah, we turned it down a little bit, and now we need to turn it up, I think.
Yeah. And Cindy, yours is still raw.
I know.
Okay.
I turned it down because I'm not going to eat it for a little later. But
Okay,
it's
great.
I put fennel in mine to roast with mandarins and the kumquats.
That looks great. How about you, Catherine?
Let's see. I used
Good. You took it out, right?
I took mine out.
Okay, perfect, perfect. And Cheryl? How are you, Cheryl?
I gotta go.
Bye, Catherine. Thanks for joining. Yay! Okay, enjoy.
Thank you.
Enjoy dinner.
Hey, Sam.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Mine's
Bye.
still cooking.
Cheryl, I want to see your chicken before you go.
It's still
Okay.
cooking.
Okay, great. Any questions for whoever's left?
Sam, so when we serve it, you just cut it up and
You sure do. Just cut it up and make sure it's cooked to temperature though, okay? Hi, girls. Okay, Pam, you're back. Can you unmute Pam?
I think she's on your phone.
Hold on, Pam. Let's unmute you.
There's something going on with Pam. I haven't been able to unmute.
Can you unmute yourself, Pam? Oh, there you go.
Thank you so much, Kenny, and I tasted it. It's delicious. And do you want some lemons? I'm running to the beach. Do you want any lemons? I got a ton.
Sure. I would
Yes,
love
we
some
all love
lemons.
Do you want some rosemary? Do you have
Yep.
rosemary?
I'd love some rosemary too.
Okay,
That's
bye.
what I
Thank
love
you.
about this class. I get to like.
It was
Okay,
so good. It's so good.
Thank you, Pam.
Thank you.
Carol,
Bye.
good luck with it.
Thank
Amy,
you.
Bye-bye, Kiki. Hope it tastes good.
Bye.
Juliana, Serena.
Bye. Bye, Sam. Thank you.
Bye-bye, Maria. Love you. Amy, love you more. Oh my God. Joan and Amy. I think we're good. If you have any questions, I'm gonna sign off, okay?
All right. Bye. Good night, Sam. Bye.
Good night, sweetheart. I'll see you guys soon.
All right.
Bye-bye. Bye, Janice. Glad you were able to come on, Janice. Thank you. Okay, and Joan, are you good?
All good.
Okay, have a wonderful Sunday, everyone.
Thanks, you too.
Okay, bye-bye.